Hi guys, we're back for part 2 of our chocolate sprinkled bananas. So we finished this first page. The second page starts and it says freeze for 2 hours. We have just taken these bananas out. They are frozen. It's been 2 hours. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the chocolate chips in a bowl, and we need 2.5 cups. We're going to put them in this microwave safe bowl. You want to measure those out, 2.5 cups. I hope there's enough. I bought a whole bag of chocolate chips. So she's going to use the 1 cup measuring cup. Okay, do it. And
1.5?
2.5, it's supposed to be. I might not have given you guys enough chocolate chips.
It's about
Okay.
2.
We have about 2. We don't have 2.5 cups, but these are miniature chocolate chips. Hopefully they'll be enough. They do taste delicious. So we're going to put these in the microwave. Allie, can you do that for me? And we're going to do it for 30 seconds. This chocolate's really good, guys. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. You don't want to do it longer than 30 seconds. Because we want to do it only for 30 seconds at a time. Stir it and then do 30 more seconds. If you do it too much, then the chocolate separates from the chocolate and the oil separates, and it's kind of gross. While we're waiting for that to melt, why don't you measure me out 8 tablespoons, hopefully I sent you the sprinkles, of sprinkles. So here's your tablespoon, and we need 8 tablespoons of sprinkles. So you start measuring those, and I'm going to start stirring the chocolate.
8.
Put them on that plate, yes. Count them out as you measure.
They're wet still.
Okay, count them out.
I don't know how much it is because I didn't put all in there.
Oh. Okay, well, let's go to stirring this and then wait to do that for a second. So as you can see, Maddie, can you get in here? It's starting to get melty. Don't measure them yet, wait, because I want to count them out. It's starting to get melty, but it's not quite melty yet. Now we're going to put this back in for another 30 seconds, but don't leave your spoon in there because you will catch your house on fire. So 30 more seconds in the microwave. Now, will you count these out and count aloud as you're putting them in here? No, you count. Just count for me because I'm going to go get that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This bowl is hot.
8.
Good. 8 tablespoons of sprinkles. Now this bowl is very hot, so if you're using a glass bowl and it's getting hot, make sure you use pot holders. Maddie, can you get in on this? So you see it's not completely melted all the way, but I think as I stir it, it's going to keep melting. Do you want to stir that for me, Alley Cat? So Allie's going to keep stirring that till it's all the way melted. And I've got to let you in on a little secret. I don't really like sprinkles very much. And I didn't give you guys nuts to put in, but if you wanted to do some that weren't maybe quite as sweet, I have some chopped up roasted salted peanuts. I'm going to do some with some peanuts on it.
Some with both.
And oh, Allie says some with both. We're going to get crazy here. So, Maddie, can you get in here again and let me show you how smooth this is? This is really smooth. You don't see any pieces of chocolate in there, and it's very smooth. That's what you want it to look like. You don't want to be able to see any chocolate chips. So then what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your bananas, your frozen bananas, and you are going to roll them all the way so everything's coated in chocolate. You'll notice that your banana's probably got a little bit brownish. And if you cover them all, you won't see the brown because bananas get brown after they're out of the wrapper. So you're just going to want to kind of roll it in here. And then you're going to want to dip it, roll it in you're going to kind of let it dry a little bit, and you're going to roll it in sprinkles, and you're going to stick it right back here on your tray.
You should do one with coconut.
Oh, I should. I will do that. Oh, Allie's going for the peanuts.
It's coming off the stick.
That's okay. Just
Slip
get
it
back on
down.
there. That's probably, it's coming off the stick because I didn't let it quite freeze hard enough.
It's coming off. It's coming off.
Don't get upset. And you don't want to shake it around too much. Maddie said that maybe I might want to try some coconut in some of them. Now you can do all of yours in sprinkles. You don't have to add other stuff, but I happen to have some nuts and some coconut. So if you don't like sprinkles, like I don't like sprinkles, you can try some other things. You could try some crushed up cookies. Maybe even some salty potato chips would taste good. Pretzels. You could try all different types of things if you didn't want all sprinkles. I'm gonna do this. This.
Will you guys do a coconut one for me?
I will do a coconut one for you. Absolutely, Madison.
You, me.
So I think we're gonna have enough chocolate to do
I want a coconut.
these. I don't know if you'll have quite enough sprinkles to cover them all. But you know what? If I didn't give you enough sprinkles and you ran out of them, that's gonna kind of be okay too, because just chocolate on the bananas would be really good.
I'll just use the spoon.
I'm trying.
Add some more. I think Allie's having a little bit of a hard time with the bananas because we did not let them wait for 2 hours, because I really am ready to go put my pajamas on and wash my face and get my makeup off, but I wanted to look a little more teacher-like for these videos than I looked for my last videos. So see at the end, Allie's kind of running out of the banana. She's kind of smoothing it on there, and that's okay too. Now the chocolate's starting to harden up a little bit from the frozen bananas, and that's okay. Okay, let me get the rest for this last one. You know what I'm gonna do for this last banana? I have a spatula here.
I did all of them.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna use a spatula. It's gonna pick up some of this off the side, so I'm gonna use all of this chocolate.
We still have another one.
I know, I'm gonna use it for this. Allie, lift your fingers so she's washing her hands again. But I'm gonna roll this banana, and I'm going to use the spatula to help me out here.
Why is
Because,
it all clumpy?
well, because it's starting to set up again. Because the bananas are frozen and cold. And, yep, it's starting to get a little bit messier. But you know what? That's going to be okay. Give this last one that doesn't look quite as pretty to your brother or sister that's upset you today. So I'm going to roll this one in the sprinkles. Once you actually add the sprinkles to it, I'm going to kind of use my hands to...
Put more peanuts. We only have one with peanuts.
Oh man, sorry.
Put a little bit of peanuts on.
Okay. So this one I'm just gonna, ooh, my chocolate's falling off this one. I don't know. This is they work out better at the beginning and not as good at the end. I'm gonna press that in there. And you have a tray that looks like this, and hopefully your hands aren't quite as messy as mine. But you have a tray that looks like this. Now you're gonna put them back into the freezer for at least 30 more minutes. You could also put them in overnight and eat them tomorrow. But this will be a nice treat for your family. Have fun making them. Make sure you send me your pictures. I loved getting the pictures of you guys making lemonade. I got pictures from most of you, not all of you, but send me pictures of your bananas. If you make a mess, send me pictures of your messy hands. I love seeing you. Call me if you need any help. And I will see you guys next week with more work and another recipe. Bye.